Yeah, pretty much went just about as how we expected them to. Mercer's a great team and always brings, competition at the highest level when they come here, when we go there. And that's been how it's been since they joined the conference, which usually makes for a pretty fun day and a pretty fun series. So, super proud of our girls for finding a way to win. The first one was fun, ended in a crazy way, and then game two somehow ended in an even more crazy way. But proud of them and just, excited to see us continue to grow as we move on.
First game back, you get Michaela Cawthron back near the top of the lineup and out in center field. Came through, was the last batter of both games. Talk a little bit about the impact of having her back and what that brings to the lineup as a whole.
Yeah, I think it's everything. We had a pretty good conversation yesterday about what it meant for her to be in the lineup, not just how she produces, but the presence that she brings, not only for, our team and her as a senior, but also against whoever we're playing. She's obviously a threat, and she proved it today. Every time she was up to bat, never doubted her. The good news is that she's feeling great. And so, it's going to take a little bit for her to get back, I think, to where she was, prior to being out for a little bit. But she came through in game two, and just so happy for her and all the work that she's put in.
Pitching-wise today, I know we've talked a little bit. You always trust Jordan when you send her out there to give you a solid performance and give you a chance to win. What was it like in game two to get just one run allowed from Olivia, one of her best starts of the year, maybe kind of try to establish herself as the number two pitcher?
Yeah, she obviously had the tough first inning, and we get that every now and then. She's prepared for if they want to call illegal pitches. She's ready for it, and she knows even as a freshman, it's hard to adjust. And in a conference game where every pitch matters, every out matters, it mattered, and it was about to be the difference in the game. And she knew that. She just came back with a better mindset, and she shut the door, which is really encouraging for us, encouraging for the pitching staff, encouraging for Coach Sarah. They've done so much work in the bullpen just to get her ready and know Mercer's hitters. It's really hard. I don't think people really know how tough it is for a freshman to come out and compete like that in a big game. So really excited for her. And that was one of the things that Coach Sarah said after the game was how impressed and proud she was. And it's something that we can obviously take as a positive and just keep putting her out there. She'll keep getting the ball.
And then finally, what's the mindset going into tomorrow? You kind of captured the series already. How do you guys come back? Try to go for the sweep and maybe not get complacent with just winning the 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said. Every time you win, it gets harder and harder. Game 2, for whatever reason, is always the hardest, in my opinion. You have to turn around 30 minutes later and play a hard game. But game 3, especially after winning the series, we are going to preach. We got to come out with just the same amount of urgency, the same amount of passion, and give them everything we got. Because it's hard to beat a team 3 times, and we know that. But it's been the goal for us since day one. Is every single game we play, that pitch, that's all that matters. And so that's just the mindset moving forward tomorrow.